Welcome, this is the Daily Tarot card reading. How are you doing? It's for Thursday and it's a collective reading because I haven't done one in a couple of days. So let's go into the energy and see what message we get for Soulmate reading. So yeah, let's go into it. Thanks for supporting and thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it, and I know the people that watch the collective readings, you are my soul family. You really are, and I do really mean that. I'm not just saying it. Okay, so this is from the new little deck I bought. It's so cute. It's a copy of the Doreen Virtue deck, but it's just so cute because it's little, and you can get it in hologram or you can get it normal without the hologram. But I actually really like the smaller decks as the extra decks. Then I can fit them all on my desk. Oh dear, right. Now this is interesting. Make the effort. Great love is worth making the effort for. Great love is worth taking the steps that you are guided to take. Isn't that amazing? It's worth the effort with your soulmate. Worth the effort. And remember, this doesn't have to be a soulmate lover. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. So there's been, with the soulmate connection, there's still been twists and turns. There's still been twists and turns. And maybe you're still waiting to meet your soulmate. Oh, wow. Look at this fairy energy, unity. Do you know what? I keep getting repeated messages very recently. I would say the last 48 hours or maybe 24 hours. No, it's probably been the last 3 days, actually. I've had repeated messages about the soulmate connection, teamwork, seeing yourselves as a team, and that unity energy just really confirms that for me. Because if you see yourselves as a team, it kind of builds trust, you know, and that's what the soulmate connection is. It's like you're a team. It's a bit different to the twin flame connection. So let's go a bit deeper. That was supposed to flip over, but it's come out like that. Okay, so what's been happening is waiting. Okay, so there's been a kind of a period of waiting to do with the soulmate. God, I nearly said twin flame again then. This is not twin flame, this is soulmate. Oh dear. Yeah, there's been some waiting involved recently. So whether it's you or them, there's been something you've been waiting to happen, waiting for information, waiting for news, waiting for something to happen, waiting to see what's going to happen. And it has required somebody to open up. So somebody was waiting, and then they've opened up. What's going on? Building a more solid foundation. Success. How lovely. Very nice. Success. A successful partnership and a solid foundation. King of Pentacles. Somebody taking on a very solid masculine role here. So the soulmate energy is moving into a more solid energy. I think the last soulmate reading I did, I felt like it was quite shaky and it was almost going into feeling like a twin flame reading. But the thing is, with the soulmate, there's still going to be challenges because any intimate relationship is going to bring challenges, you know, because it's like Eckhart Tolle says, you're basically in a relationship to help make each other more conscious. So you're going to constantly trigger each other's innermost parts that touch the parts of you that no other relationship touches. So even in a soulmate connection, there's still the challenges, but it's worth the effort, and you're a team. And now we're moving into a more solid energy here. Now the person you think about, they have had some stuck energy. This soulmate connection has had a bit of stuck energy, and your soulmate does need to heal, and some healing is starting to happen now. It's still in the process. It's still quite gradual, if you know what I mean. They definitely realise more and more and more how much they want you to be part of their life, because they've got the Knight of Wands, you know. Now, it is predominantly sexual in nature, which might not be really what you want, because you might have already had that with your twin flame, or another type of relationship, perhaps a more narcissistic type of relationship. You might have already had that type of energy, but the soulmate, it's not a codependent relationship. Soulmate is a soulmate. There is going to be a high level of attraction here. And basically your soulmate is mentally still quite stuck. They're still not really where they need to be on a mental level, but tarot's showing that it is slowly healing. You know, they basically do want to keep coming towards you. That they think about you a lot. They're very attracted to you. You know, and if this is someone you're still yet to meet and you're on the verge of meeting them because you've disconnected from the twin flame, you know, this is basically, you know, your story. This is what it's going to be like. Yeah, what does this person think of you? They've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, you know, Wheel of Fortune, doesn't matter what way around this is, it's still a very miracle card. It's a miracle card because it's universal energy. And it shows that the universe is trying to move the situation forward, right? And now, your twin flame is... oh, God's sake. Sorry. I spoke so much about twin flames the last couple of days. It just keeps coming around and around. The soulmate is, you know, thinking about you. They're still in resistance, but I don't think they're going to be able to resist. I really don't think they're going to be able to resist you. Yeah, they are. They're pushing it away. It's not the same as the twin flame, because the twin flame goes off for months, even years, you know. They just literally, don't they? The soulmate isn't quite like to that degree, but there's still, like I said, there's still challenges. There can still be obstructions. There can still be lots of pain body for both of you coming up. Your soulmates, you're helping each other awaken. Your soulmate is rebellious in nature. They're quite rebellious, and they sort of do at the moment. They know that you have to be in their life. It's got to that point, you know, or if you haven't met them yet, it will happen like this, and they will know that you have to be in their life, but it's not yet, it's still in the beginning phases, because like you can see there, the Four of Wands, a more solid foundation is starting to form. I'm sensing more teamwork happening. I'm sensing the soulmate becoming a bit more solid in their energy from these cards, and the attraction, the obsession, they're just allowing it to flow more and more because they can't really resist it, but there's still some resistance there to the kind of, you know, calling it a conventional relationship. I don't think they're there yet. How do they feel? Well, they are healing past wounds. They are starting to drop the barriers down just a tiny, tiny bit. A tiny, tiny bit. They're not really very happy. I sense with the soulmate, there's some kind of previous relationship or situation in their life that's kind of caused them discontent and some wounds. And I don't think they're fully healed from it, but they're definitely making a good start on healing it now. They've got the Fool card reversed, so I think they're still, you know, to have the Fool card shows that they want this new beginning with you. But because it's in reverse, it's like there's just still something holding them back from putting both feet in, you know. I think it's trust. I think it's probably a trust issue. You know, again, we're seeing them having to walk away from troubled times. I think somebody's massively let them down in a previous relationship, or maybe it's their childhood, and it's just so hard because they know you're a team. They're starting to see that. They can't deny the attraction. If anything, that just seems to get stronger. You know, and they will start to reveal tiny little, you know, signs that there's a bit more going on here. But they're just still, with that Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Hierophant reversed and the Fool reversed, they're still very cautious. Okay, so what's hidden that you don't see is that things are going to speed up. There's going to be more messages coming from this person. There's going to be more communication. There's going to be a lot more going on between you. Where there may have been periods of waiting and you know, not really hearing from them or not really seeing them, that's going to change now. You're going to be seeing each other more regularly. You know, there's going to be more contact, more communication going on. There's still going to be this kind of embracing the unknown because they've got the moon. So there's something very sensual about this connection. And also it's like you have to trust your instincts. But it's like an instinctive attraction between the two of you. It's not really like the twin flame. In some aspects it might feel like that at times, but I don't think it is, because I don't think you two would ever go that length of time with no communication or contact. You know, this is somebody that you physically see, and you know, it's like things will get revealed. I feel things are going to start to be revealed more and more up until the summer. The advice from Spirit is to just work on not being needy. You know, the most important work you can do right now is on yourself, not kind of pushing this connection with your soulmate, because you know, if you are really connected to self and spirit, you're just happy to just do whatever it is in life you're doing, and you don't really need, you're not addicted to them, you don't really need them all the time. And Tarot is saying you just need to focus on your inner connection, because it is just the ego that is needy for more from this person, you know, and that does repel people, unfortunately. You know, this is a genuine connection here. This is a genuine attraction. So it's a bit different to a codependent situation. When you're in a codependent situation, there's a lot more routine, and you've usually got a partner who's not needy themselves, but they do like the, you know, constant communication and contact. But that's what you get from a codependent. You know what you get because you've had a codependent situation, and it's not really inspiring, is it? It's very nice and stable and loving and nurturing and caring, but it's just stable. I mean, it might not be nurturing and caring for everybody. Mine was, but it's not the same as a soulmate connection where when you're together, it's like you're a bit like the twin flame. It's like you're one, but with your soulmate, you feel more comfortable with you than you do with your twin flame. You know. So the tarot is sort of saying, just focus on yourself and reducing down any neediness. And you don't need to do anything. And I know I say that all the time because this is the repeated message from my spirit guides, that you don't need to do anything. But, you know, you don't, because... Can you see the way this person's sitting there? They're quite disappointed. So, you know, you might not feel really, really happy at the moment with your soulmate connection. You know, you might not have met them, or you might be in a situation with them at the moment and it's like, I'm not really overly happy with them because I can tell they're holding back a bit and they're not really putting both feet in. And the thing is, it's just a sign that you're focusing too much on them and not enough on you and your life, you know. So just become more and more conscious of that. And also, you know, as much as you're not particularly happy with things, can you see the way Spirit's handing you that cup? So you don't... It's going to get handed to you. This connection with your soulmate is being handed to you, so you don't need to do anything. And that's the most important thing, is to really work every day on coming into the energy of being more just peaceful in your own vibration. Do you see what I mean? How different that is to the ego when it's needing and it's craving and it's like, oh, I want this person. It's such a different energy. It's so much more attractive to your soulmate when you're just really calm. You're not doing anything. You're not asking for anything. You're not complaining. You're not, you know, because it just comes across like you're just so calm because you're more concerned about your own life and your own, what you're doing and your own connection to self. And this is what's getting shown in this card, and I'm going into it quite deeply because I'm trying to explain, you know, because it's quite hard to stop the momentum of the ego when it's needy and it just really wants somebody, particularly when you really want somebody to come close, and it's a hard momentum to break. But the tarot is honestly showing that with this connection, you really don't need to do anything. Just be your vibration, relax as much as you can, and just, you know, they will keep coming to you. That's what's being shown in this card. So don't allow the, you know, Tarot's saying, don't allow the disappointments at the moment to kind of get to you. Because it's all coming, you know, in this card. You can see that cup is very fulfilling. And it's all coming to you. King of Cups. It's all coming to you, you know. This person's not going anywhere. You see, this is a connection that's going to build over time. You know, it's going to build over time because this person's had damage from a previous relationship or something like that. And it's going to take them time to trust, time to come close. So but you've got the Unity card, and you've got the, you know, it's worth the effort. So I know what the Spirit is saying. I know what the Spirit is saying. Just work on being relaxed and knowing that you are a team, and, you know, how you've got, you know, work on your friendship with this person. You know, I don't think the tarot can make it any more obvious that this is somebody that actually does have feelings for you, and they are going to offer you something. And it might not be completely conventional, but it's going to build over time into a bond, you know. But there's the sexual energy, there's a connection that's more than just sexual, you know. This person's got feelings for you, they're going to have feelings more and more over time. So we'll pick a Lover's Oracle card. That's amazing. I said about their trust issues. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So it is about their trust. And that's it, really. I mean, it's just a really, really nice reading. Really nice. So have faith, as the tarot is saying. If you've had a few blips lately, you know, or maybe there's been many blips, because that's what Eckhart Tolle says, isn't it? That all relationships are just here to keep triggering you so that you release your pain body, you learn how to transcend your negative mind patterns, you learn not to project your own stuff onto somebody else, you know, you learn to be more accepting, you learn to be not needy, because that's the pain body, and that's what this connection's doing. So it's doing all the right things for you, it's going to do all the right things for you, and it's definitely a soulmate. That King of Cups completely confirms that this is definitely a soulmate connection. So anyway, that's where I'll leave it, really, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was really nice. I think it was a lovely message. Building a more solid foundation, building this kind of teamwork feeling, a friendship. It's worth the effort for both of you. You don't really need to do anything. Just try to relax as much as you can. You know, and it's all just gonna come with time, and things will slowly be revealed. So that is the message. If you do like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you'd like one-to-one tarot, I am here. Just contact me, and I'm sending you lots of love, lots of peace wherever you are on Gaia for Thursday.